Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Sagittarius. I'm the Can Astrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a reading for July 2024. Anytime you're seeing this, if the message or the title resonates with you, then it could be meant for you. Doesn't matter when, but this is meant for July 2024, or being read for July 2024. Make sure that you don't force anything or try to make it fit. Do understand that energies can be crisscross, flip-flopped, and or reversed, Sagittarius. And it was interesting when I was getting your cards together and listening to the song of the day for your reading. It's called Bells with a Z, Bells by Troy Boy, B-O-I. It made me think of, it was just really interesting. So the song, okay, it like all pieces together. So the song is Bells by Troy Boy. Go listen to it. It's very cool. You Can Ring My Bell is like, basically, it's an old song. It's like a cut from another song, and that they just loop around. There's like deep catches and stuff, and it's like, it's really cool. But it continually says, you can ring my bell. So you could hear a bell ring during this reading. Bells could be significant somewhere in your life. It could be somebody's last name, somebody's name. It could be a company name. It could be, like the little bell ringing systems. Oh, that's Ring. But regardless, it's like, things like that, right? Just bell. You could see bells all over the place, bells and whistles. But that could be significant. But when I was getting the cards together, another phrase had popped into mind, and that was, you're getting money. Or, like, it's money. And it's like, so you can ring my bell about money, maybe? Like, you could be coming into money. But it was interesting. So, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. For all of my returning subscribers, I love you guys so much. For my returning subscribers, you guys know that I always do the full moon readings for the monthlies. And at the end of every year, I do a full moon spread, a full moon reading for all the full moons of the upcoming year. I journal all of those, and the cards that we pulled for those I have written down. So for this upcoming full moon, which happens to fall on Sunday the 21st, it's a full moon in Capricorn. Does that sound familiar? It should, because last month in June 2024, it was also on the 21st. I'm not sure if that was on a Friday, but it was a full moon in Capricorn on the 21st. So it's like the energies are going to be very similar, but I feel like what lessons you learned or didn't learn, right, the first time around, it's like you're getting a second chance, second go around, second opportunity. And so some of the other cards that we pulled, the Ace of Clubs, it means crossroads. Number 31, something significant. You could be coming to a crossroads on the 31st of July. Then we also pulled fluorite, the crystal fluorite, and that's for focus. You may have to focus extra hard this month, or just reach for a fluorite stone, fluorite crystal to help you focus better. Then we pulled the Four of Wands card. That's your energy, Sagittarius. That's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, fire wands energy, and it's representative of the elderflower or elderberry, which is interesting because right now everybody's getting sick again. It's all across the world. But it's a really nasty cold and flu, and I just got over it myself, and it's been about 2 weeks, just to recover fully, and it's not even fully yet. But elderflower, elderberry, black elderberry is so great for your immune system. I'm not a physician. You can go check with your health practitioner, whatever. But definitely, look into it. It's over the counter. Put it in your cabinet. It's so wonderful. It helps your immune system. But that's like your home, your foundation of your body, right? And that's what the Four of Wands is all about, is home foundation. The four corners of a house, a home. So home could be significant to you during the month of July as well. Then I pulled the card number 56 in the I Ching of Love Tarot, Oracle deck, and that's the Wayfarer, and that means travel, journey, and allowing your heart to roam. And it's about love, so it's like you could be traveling with a romantic partner, or just allowing your heart to roam, right, to travel outside of its usual space. But then it was interesting because I was on Instagram, IG, yeah, and saw this post, and it was talking about the Wayfinder, and it's the same thing as a Wayfarer. It's just a different way of saying the same thing. Forget what that's called, but the definition is so beautiful. It means a deeply intuitive person who has the courage to navigate the chaos and confusion of the darkness and division, and one who devotes their life to explore a more joyful, harmonious, cooperative, creative, and sustainable existence on Earth. I was like, that is profound, right? I'm smarter for just having read that. Thank you very much. So, Wayfinder, and I think that, having, like, obviously, you guys are probably on the lighter side, being here in my reading, but you're looking to explore more joyful, harmonious, cooperative, creative, and sustainable existence. You guys want to create. You want to do what makes you happy, what makes you passionate. You are a fire sign, Sagittarius. So then went on to the Moonology Manifestation Oracle. Again, it's the full moon in Capricorn this month. Guess what card I pulled? Full moon in Capricorn. So it's like double confirmation that this month, it's like a repeat of last month's energy, and then I pulled the full moon in Capricorn card for this month. So it's like double confirmation that this full moon in Capricorn is going to be pretty significant. And what that means in this deck is take a reality check. So you may have been living, or may have had like ideas, like, your head in the clouds about some things. And I'm not saying this is your exact case, but just example, right? Or, you could have like had a completely different perspective over something, and like this could be your sign to take a reality check. And sometimes taking a reality check is not a bad thing. It's not saying that you're even, living with your head in the clouds, right? You could be actually, very grounded and a lot of thinking. But sometimes when you check yourself, it's like check yourself before you wreck yourself, right? When you check yourself, there could be some things that, you decide to do in a different way. And that could potentially break a cycle that you didn't even know that you were repeating. And before you know it, you have different results, and they're better. Go figure, right? So that's a message for somebody. Take a reality check around the full moon in Capricorn on the 21st. So then we pulled card number 16, Loving Compassion. The number 16 could be significant for you. You could be giving loving compassion to another person. They could be giving it to you. You could be giving it to yourself. Take it as it resonates. Then for the Witch's Kitchen Oracle, we pulled the Cinnamon card. Cinnamon could be significant for you. Again, that's fire sign energy. It's like a fiery spice. And it means reignite. So you may be reigniting your passion or your love with a person, with a situation, maybe with like an old job, an old career, an old, hobby, or something that you didn't get to really get off the ground, and now it's like you have the time to be able to do so. Something's going to be reignited within you, like reigniting an old flame, and take it as it resonates. Cinnamon also brings in good luck and prosperity. So, manifest, use cinnamon with intention. And then last but not least, number 43, Harvest. Somebody could be 43 years old. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. Excuse me. This could mean anything that you've done in the past, at this time that you're seeing this in July. If it's in July is kind of a harvest time in the cannabis industry. 420 is like our big holiday, but that's not really harvest time. July is a harvest time for a lot of people, and also it's a time for concentrates. It's like how we celebrate concentrates and dabs and wax and all the yummy gooey gushy stuff. I love dabs. Abby dabby do. Anyway, so you could be harvesting things right now, and I'm not saying cannabis, right? I'm I'm just saying that you could be harvesting good karma, that's coming back around. Now at the same note, there's things that you could be planting now or starting now, working on now, and give it just a little more time. And by this time, by harvest time, which is around October, November time frame, Sagittarius, the beginning of your birthday season, right? That's when things could come to fruition. So take that into mind. All right, and we talked about the song, Troy Boy, Bells. Let's see what else we got. Now that we're, 10 minutes in, you guys, I'm sorry. What do we have for Sagittarius? Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. So mote it be. Sagittarius. Wow. Okay. Whoa. Underneath the deck we have staff you'll be taken care of in difficult times. What else do we have for Sagittarius? Thank you. It's fire energy. Sagittarius, please. Oh, thank you. Okay. Sorry for all the tense anticipation. Underneath the deck, so you will be taken care of in difficult times. Some of you could be experiencing some difficult times right now. Some of you could be manifesting money in, different types of ways. Then we also have Dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So like I was saying about this being harvest season, things that you did in the past could be coming to fruition right now. So it could be coming out of nowhere, or just places that you, places and people that you didn't really expect to see it coming from. So that's good, right? Now, what just fell out of the deck? This is interesting. First card that comes up, Broken Ring. So parting of the ways in either romance or business. You could be walking away from a romance, a relationship, or a business, or a career, or a job, or something like that. Then we have Forest, Muddled, Unclear Thinking. Are you walking away with muddled, unclear thinking, or is it because parting of the ways has left you in muddled, unclear thinking? But then we have Lion, that's Leo energy, but Leo is a fellow fire sign like you, and so this is kind of your energy. It's Lion, time to act. So while you may have muddled, unclear thinking, it's a time to act, because the next card out is the Tortoise. Slowly but surely, you're getting ahead. It's like you may not feel like you're making a lot of traction right now, but especially if you were the one parting ways in this romance or relationship or job or whatever, right? If it was your decision, what you have to understand is that you're cutting the fat, right? And what that's doing is making room, and it could be a lot of room, for more opportunity to come in. And so it's you may have some muddled, unclear thinking because you're trying to figure out what are my next steps, but that's the time to act. That's the time to just, what's that, Nike, just do it, right? Because slowly but surely you're getting ahead. You just got to take step after step. You just have to keep on keeping on, keep going. The next card is the Dagger. Fear, worries, tense situations. Well, yeah, if you're not working, and if there's, no money coming in or not as much money coming in or something like that, then yeah, there could be some tense moments, right? But don't be tempted to lower your standards with the Flag card. Now it's interesting, this is July, 4th of July, so don't be tempted to lower your standards. Watch your indulgences, if so to speak, toxicities. Watch your drinking. Make sure that, you're being good to yourself and your health. And then we have the moon card, which to me is like full moon energy. And we were just talking about the full moon on the 21st. So this is changes in your life. You could be seeing some changes or big changes taking place by the time of the full moon on the 21st. And then last but not least, we have bird perched. So you could see like a bird perched, like it's a beautiful bird or just one that sticks out for you. And that is like a signal or a sign from the universe that you're waiting for news, package, or a letter, or that it could be arriving. Okay. So, if any of this resonates throughout the reading, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. I always love to get feedback so I know that we're on the same frequency, the same vibe. Same vibe as my tribe. For many of you who follow this channel, you guys know that I too also share a Sagittarius stellium. So, I tend to vibe with many of the readings, or at least, aspects of them pretty heavily. I get along with a lot of Sagittarians also. I have a lot of Sagittarius friends, like a lot. You guys are the best. I think I like you as friends even better than I like Scorpios as friends. And no offense to my Scorpio friends, but it's like I'm Scorpio. And it's like, well, aside from my daughter, my youngest daughter, she's a Scorpio like me. I love her, and she's wonderful. But it's like, you don't want somebody who's exactly like you all the time. You don't want to be able to call somebody on what they're thinking before they think it. It's fun to have a little spice, right? And Sagittarius, you guys are definitely spicy. You're fun to be around. You have a lot of energy, a lot of excitement, a lot of passion. Woo, and a lot of sneaky energy right now. What the heck? We've got the Seven of Swords. So this is just the underlying energy or what you've been dealing with. This is like backstabbing. It's like stealing, theft. It's lying, deceit. It's like all the bad things that you can think of. That's the Seven of Swords. It could be, unaliving somebody or holding back information and crimes and stuff like that. Now, does it have to be that serious? No, it doesn't have to be. It could be petty theft. It could be anything. But it's like, it's just the feeling of like really sincere disappointment. Like you've been duped. You've been, you've been backstabbed. You've been belittled or something like that, right? So we started with the Queen of Wands. That's you, Sagittarius, your energy at least. Whether you're male or female, take it as it resonates. You could be dealing with a female. But the Queen of Wands, she's somebody who is very passionate. She could be married, but she doesn't have to be. She could be a single mom, but she doesn't have to be. She's very beautiful. She's like the other woman. Could be the other woman. But she's also, just passionate about what she does and work. The way she lives her life, her lifestyle. She also could be like a witch, a magic practitioner, because wand, Queen of Wands, right? But yeah, she creates, it's that fire within. That's what makes her, fire sign element. So very magical, very beautiful, very good at business as well. Very good at business. Then we have the Three of Cups. So this is water energy. You could have strong water in your chart somewhere. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Sagittarius, usually you guys do, because you're right there on the cusp, right? Many of you are. But this talks about celebration. Three or more people. This also could, depending on the other surrounding cards, could talk about, third party. So, there could be a third party situation where, like, Queen of Wands could be the other woman for some of you, but that's not everyone. This could be a reason to celebrate. There could be some celebration, some reason to be joyful and happy. Because why? The Knight of Swords. So, the Knight of Swords, and this is kind of what's coming in. I look at the Knight of Swords. Some people call the Knight a spy, but I think of the Page as more of a spy where they're collecting data, collecting information, and the Knight is trying to deliver a message or trying to communicate something, and he's like trying to fight for it. That's the way that I look at the Knight of Swords, because swords are all about communication. It could be text message, email, face-to-face, telephone, whatever. It can even be telepathy, but that's just not, it's hard to confirm. But yeah, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, you could be dealing with one. You could have a message incoming from one of them. You could be waiting on a message. I think a message could be coming in the near future. And it could be something to celebrate. But there also could be disappointment or heartbreak. Somebody could have, I don't know. It's like, you could have been like ready to embark or something on a, hold on, let me see. Oh yeah. You could have been ready to embark on some kind of a situation, some kind of a partnership. And then all of a sudden you get this, it's like you could have a message delivered to you or some kind of information that comes in quickly. Because look at this. This is like the worst pair to have right next to each other. We've got the Seven of Swords, then the Devil, then the Chariot. There could have been some type of toxicity that happened where there was some kind of deceit. And it happened kind of quickly. It could have been with a Cancer energy with the Chariot, or it could have just happened quickly. Could have been it could have happened over a distance or like in a different place, a different city or something like that, right? Yeah, it could have been a romance. Doesn't have to be. Could be any kind of partnership or whatever. There was some kind of deceit, definitely some kind of deceit, whether it's backstabbing, infidelity, just mistrust of some sort, right? Because somebody had a bunch of options and they were thinking with their Knight of Wands, if you know what I'm talking about. They were being passionate, manifesting money, could have been doing things for money. Man, guys. Okay, this is just storyline to somebody. Could be a third-party situation. Doesn't have to be. What I'm seeing here is somebody could have celebrated too soon with something. Just saw the Three of Swords. It's heartbreak. Excuse me. Sagittarius. What do we have coming in? A Tower moment. Are you kidding me? So this is just the energy going into the clarification. This is also the energy behind Scorpio, and it just means transformation. Okay, towers don't always have to be bad. It could be like when there's a storm outside and a big thunderstorm rolls through. After that storm is over, it's like this beautiful, peaceful, new sense of, it cleans everything. Everything's new again. Right? So sometimes towers can be a good thing, but the 16th could be significant. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands for Sagittarius. What's the Queen of Wands for Sagittarius? The World. So 2 plus 1 equals, the card number 21, 2 plus 1 equals 3. So that's like the Three of Cups again. Threes are all about celebration. They're about partnership, waiting for your ships to come in, but they're also about heartbreak. There could have been a third party, which ended one cycle and started another. Now, when I say third party, this doesn't have to be romantic, right? This could be like in a business situation. It could be in, a family or a friend group or a business or something like that, right? So what is this Three of Cups? Clarify the Three of Cups for Sagittarius, please. What's the Three of Cups for? Thank you. 6 of Cups. Okay. So it's like, you're celebrating with somebody that you've known from your past, somebody that you've known for a real long time. This could be... Okay, so there could be a Queen of Wands energy. That's closing out cycles but wanting to start something new. And it has to do with like a third party or celebrations around a partnership or third party. And this also could involve somebody that you've known for a very long time. Somebody from your past. Could have been childhood. Doesn't have to be, but it could be, right? Could have something to do with a child. What's the Knight of Swords? What is the Knight of Swords for Sagittarius? Okay, that's 3 cards. I'll take them. There's a reason they came out, right? So we have the 6 of Swords, clarifying the 7 of Swords. You're going to get some communication about what this mischievous energy, like you're going to find out, and it'll smooth things over. It'll like calm the waters, so to speak, but it may not be comfortable. Like it just may be uncomfortable learning, but it's always good to know, right? So what fell out? We've got clarifying the Knight of Swords. Oh shit. Sagittarius. Okay, so the Moon card came out and it said changes in your life. The Moon card came out. So, and I was saying, I feel like there's this Knight of Swords energy where you're going to like get a message or find out about something. The Moon card is all about secrets. Secrets that were kept. So I feel like you're going to be finding out secrets about Ace of Cups, a passionate new beginning with a 3 of Cups. Could be a third party for some of you. Others of you, this could be in business. You could find out about some kind of a partnership. And so it's what this is going to do is once you find out this information, yes, it's going to feel like deceit because there were secrets that were kept from you. But it's like now that you know, this information, you can move to calmer waters. Yeah, because the Hierophant card, this talks about spiritual ascension. And it's like having higher levels of knowledge and wisdom because your heart was broken. But it's like when you come off of that, it's like karma, right? When every little bad thing is done to you, the universe stores that and you get karma points. And I know it sounds like twisted and fucked up, really, right? Messed up. But then you cash out. When the bad stuff happens, then you get these miracles afterwards and wish fulfillments come in. It's like this weird level up for a lot of people. When something bad happens, it just means like something good is about to happen right around the corner. You just have to, look for that silver lining. Be strong, be a warrior. Because you're the Queen of Swords, you're very wise, and you're very independent with the Nine of Pentacles too. You can make it. Now, like, this doesn't have to be like a physical or romantic relationship. This could be in business, but you're going to be finding out about something that, breaks your heart, brings deception, but it's going to also help you be able to move to calmer waters in the long run. So take it as it resonates. All right, let's move on because we're already at 28 minutes. So this will be over 30. I've been trying to keep these under 30, but, it is what it is. What do we have for Sagittarius? Higher peace, power, protection, prosperity for the greater good. Yeah, if this doesn't work, it does look like relationship just because we are talking about a lot of cups here. Which is emotions, feelings, and a sense of deception. But it can be anything. Everybody's on their own different timeline. Definitely dealing with a woman. We've got number 29. Somebody could be 29 years old. Or, something significant could be happening around the 29th. 2 plus 9 is 11. 11 is twin flame soulmate energy. top of the deck, we've got child, number 13. So this could be like a mother. Also, there's music associated with this. So like you could have a child prodigy, or just a child who's good at music, or music could be profound for you in some way, shape, or form. The number 13 could be significant also, the 13th of the month. Alright, so let's see what these mean. Sagittarius. So, okay, so the woman number 29, she's the female significator. So this could be about, could be about a woman. She represents the female figure in a reading. She embodies the traditional feminine characteristics of intuition, creative imagination, empathy, affection, and power from within. The woman is connected to the qualities of the moon card. So there's 3 moon references now on the board. And the planet Venus. Venus is the archetype of love, affection, beauty, and nurture. So there could be another woman involved, and it could also involve a child. It's either that is okay. So for some of you, we could be talking about a marriage, and there's like a child. So it's like mom, dad, a child, third party, right? For others of you, you could be learning about some kind of like an affair, some kind of a third party. Could be romantic in nature, right? There could be a child involved, and you could be finding this out. For others of you, I feel like you're finding something out, but it's like it'll give you a cause for celebration. And even though I don't know a good example to use, but it's like even though it's something that it's like they kept from you, they were hiding from you, you had fear, you had worries, you were tempted to potentially lower your standards. Ooh, and that could also be it too. Like that once you find out this information, don't be tempted to lower your standards or get in a fight or do something stupid. There will be changes in your life. Waiting for a news package or a letter, I mean, hell, that could be divorce papers. For some of you. But for others of you, this could be business related, and you're waiting for, like, you're separating, like broken ring. It's like broken wedding ring, or, breaking away from a business or something. But for some of you, you're going to find out, like, there's another child involved or proof of another situation, and in that case, you could be getting money from it. Like I was hearing money in the beginning. You can ring my bell. Interesting. Okay, let's look at child, number 13. Let's see what that says. Some of you just could have children. This could be referencing your child or your inner child. So we have a child, innocence, youth, small in proportion. So, magic is the truth of the child because creativity and imagination are limitless in their big, bright eyes. For them, the world is full of possibility. They are pure, universal love made manifest. Which is not to say a child cannot be a terror. But the difference is that children have no intention to cause pain. They are innocent without malice. The way they move through the world is in response to their experience. They are curious about each intriguing thing that crosses their path. A butterfly, a shooting star, a friendly tree. Whatever it is, they're interested. Wow, this is a really, really long one. The child card asks you to consider where you can be more open in your life. Where can laughter and playfulness heal and inspire you, like bringing out your inner child. It talks about saying yes to new experiences to make your world bigger. When the child card appears, you might consider your own children or a child with whom you have a connection. How can you nurture your connection to your children? So for some of you, you could just be in a relationship and it's like you're talking or you want like a third party, like you want a baby. You could be talking about that. You know, there could have been, tense situations in the past because maybe you were trying and you weren't able to conceive or something. So it's not all doom and gloom, right? Everybody's on different timelines anyway, because everybody has different aspects within their chart. Not every Sagittarius is the same. Okay, so uninhibited by the rules that the world has so harshly assigned, the child adheres to a different call, the sign that lives within us, the song that lives within inside us, the song of imagination, creativity, and dreams. So this is, for some of you, this is your inner child coming out to finally play. It's like been screaming. It's like you need a creative outlet. You need to do something that brings passion in your life again. This doesn't have to be a third-party situation. It could be, but it's like with a business or something. It's like you want to moonlight elsewhere, that type of energy. And you could be a woman. Like the spirit was specific. This could be dealing with a woman. Some of you could have maybe gone through some type of like a breakup or separation or something, and you've had muddled, unclear thinking, but it's like now it's like the clouds are starting to make way. You may learn some things coming up around the time of the full moon. Don't lower your standards. No matter what it is that you learn, hold your head high like the flag would do, and just wait for the news. Package or a letter. I think it's good news coming in. I really do. I feel like you've got like money or something coming in. Okay. One more. Sagittarius. Okay, underneath the deck we've got go back and refresh the 9 maidens of the Kalich. Kalichi? I'm not sure. So number 9 could be significant. Number 12 could be significant. This talks about going back to the basics, going back to the drawing board, but not because it's like you're repeating a cycle. It's like you're starting now with wisdom, right? You're starting with a lot more experience than ever before. Top of the deck, number 9. I just said 9s could be significant, right? Somebody just had this. Like it wasn't the same 2 cards, but it was like this card and another, and there was 9s in it. But raise your frequency, activate the 12 strands. Okay, this is funny. So this is card 12. Go back and refresh the 9 maidens of the Kalish. And this is number 9. Raise your frequency, activate the 12 strands. So 9s and 12s could be significant. Definitely these cards were meant to come out together. That's interesting. Let's read this. So, for 12, go back and refresh. The 9 maidens of the Kalich, I don't know. Retrace your steps. Return to the beginning. There have been many trials and tribulations along the way, but you can always start over with a fresh perspective. So you may feel like you're starting over again, whether this is with a new relationship or the ending of a relationship. Yeah, that world card, something ended, but now something new is beginning. And you're like celebrating with old friends and stuff. You're discovering secrets and things that were done, maybe behind your back or whatever. But it's like retrace your steps. Go back. You can find out where you went wrong, where another person went wrong. And it's not to like drum up the past or rehash the past or anything. It's so that you can learn from the past, and so you won't repeat those mistakes once you identify it, if it ever happens again. Okay? So then we've got number 9, raise your frequency. Aspire to raise your frequency so that you can access the codes for the next level. So you're meant to be a trans-dimensional being, and that's exactly what I was saying. Like, instead of rehashing the past, it's like use that as wisdom to move forward so that you don't make the same mistake twice, right? And that's okay. So going back to this full moon, it's like this full moon, you're going to have the opportunity to do something where you may have done the wrong thing the first time. But now this is an opportunity to do the right thing. You're getting a second chance. Do you believe in miracles? Like, this is your chance to take it, to act on it like the lion. Act on it. Slowly but surely you will get ahead. But you have to act. So, you have the opportunity to add your own profound experiences to our collective consciousness. Bear this in mind when making life decisions. We all contribute to our shared evolution. That's where I'm going to leave this at, Sagittarius. If any of this resonated, I know it's a long reading, make sure to drop a comment in the comments below, like, share, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, I have all of my information and contact information in the description below this video. Also, if any of you guys are coconut water lovers like the way I am, I know the owner of this company, and he's given me a cool little code that if you go to their website, cocolovewater.com, and type in CocoAstrologer15, you get 15% off of your order. So go and check it out. I swear to you, it is the best tasting coconut water in the world. It is so good. No artificial flavors, no additives, no added sugars. It's direct from source. They put it into a can, they ship it to you. It's that good. Fresh. So good. Anyway, go check them out. All of that information is in the description below this video. As you know, it's Together We Grow. I always appreciate and love the time and energy that we share together in these readings. I look forward to reading for you again in the near future. Check out all the other videos that we've posted. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Have a fantastic July. Peace.